Yeah. So in last class, we discussed about polymorphism concepts and abstraction concepts we have discussed. Okay. So today we are going to discuss about inheritance. Okay. So what is mean by inheritance and where we are going to use this inheritance, we have to discuss inheritance. So inheritance is one of the OOPS concept. So inheritance means sharing the properties of one class method to another class. So suppose this is class A. This is class A. And another one is class B. This is class B. This is called class A and this is class B. Okay. I want to access all the methods of class A. Okay. So yesterday we discussed what I have to write. If I want to access all the methods of class A in class B, I have to write extends. So extends of A. So A class, all methods can be accessible in B class. Okay. So this is known as single inheritance. Okay. Single inheritance. And by using extends keyword, we can able to achieve single inheritance only. Okay. So now let's go and check what are the different types of inheritance in Java. Okay. Types of inheritance in Java. See, so this is called class A and one second. Okay, so this is called class. So class A methods can be accessible in class B. So this is called single inheritance. What is mean by multi-level inheritance means class B is able to access class A and class B methods. Suppose if I will write one more step like this, class B extends, no, class C extends B. So, so if you are writing like this, so this is called multi-level inheritance. Understood? Okay. So class A methods all can be accessible in class B, and class B can able to access the methods of class A. Okay. And so this is called multi-level inheritance. So if you want to implement multi-level inheritance, so like this class C can able to access all the methods of class B. Okay, which means automatically it can also able to access class A methods also. Okay, so
Sir,
that means,
this
yeah.
this also comes under method overriding method or what?
No. I'm not talking anything about method overloading or method overriding. So here I am talking. So here, suppose I have a method here, public void hello, and I'm having this method. Okay, and I am having this method, and I want to access this method in class B. Okay, so simply I'm writing extends A. So that means class B can able to access the methods of class A. Okay, and so if you want to, if it needs to access, so class B can able to access all the methods of class A. And here, if I am having one more method, so so if I want to access the class B methods in class C, I'm writing extends B. Okay, simply so simply accessing the methods of other class, so sharing the properties of one class to another class, so that is known as inheritance. Okay, sharing the properties means sharing the methods properties, and so accessing all the methods of one class to another class. Okay, that is known as inheritance.
Okay, sir.
Class C, no, see, this is called multi-level inheritance. Okay, we'll see there are total 5 types of inheritances are there. So here it is having class A. Okay, I'm coming to next one. So is everyone clear about multi-level inheritance? Okay, now I'm going to write. So this is called hierarchical inheritance. That means class A is there. Okay. Okay, and class B is implementing class A methods. Okay, class B extends class A method. So that means class B can able to access all the methods of class A. Okay, similarly class C also, if it is accessing, class C also can able to access all the methods of class A. So we can write like this. Okay, so this type of inheritance we can call it as a hierarchical inheritance. Okay, right. And multiple inheritance. So now let's see. Okay, multiple inheritance means I'm having class A. I'm having class A. Okay, and I'm having class B. And I'm having class C. Okay, now class C can able to access the methods of class A. So I can write extends A. Can class C can able to access the methods of class B at a time? So can I write like this? No. Okay, extends which can support only single inheritance only. So class C, suppose if you are writing like this, so system does not allow, in Java, we could not able to achieve multiple inheritance by using like this. Okay, so if you are writing like, so by extends which can support only one class accessible at a time only. Okay, if you are writing like this, it will show you, so this kind of inheritance, it's not possible. Huh? Okay, one second. Class C extends of A. Okay. Class C extends of B. Yeah, this can be allowed. Okay, na class at a time you cannot write. Extends it to always support single inheritance only. Multiple inheritance means accessing multiple classes at a time. Okay, so in Java it does not support multiple inheritance at a time. Okay, so extends which can support only single inheritance. So you cannot write like this. Class C extends A comma B. So this is not possible in Java. Okay, so how, so this is not possible. See, when one class inherit multiple class, it is known as multiple inheritance. But in Java, this is not possible. Okay, right. And hybrid inheritance. So anyway, this point people won't ask about this hybrid inheritance, and maximum people will ask only 2 types of inheritance only in the interviews. Okay, single inheritance and multi-level inheritance and multiple inheritance people will ask. By default in the interviews, people will ask, can Java supports multiple inheritance? No, Java cannot support multiple inheritance. So how can I achieve multiple inheritance in Java? So that is the question people will ask. Okay. So as I said, we cannot able to access multiple classes at a time. Okay. So, but this is possible by using interfaces. This is possible by using interface. So now let's assume there is a interface A. Interface A. And there is a interface B. there is a class C. Okay, if it is interface, it can able to it can able to implements a comma b. This is allowed. A comma b methods, abstract methods can be implemented in class C. So class C is implementing methods of class C, interface C and interface B. So this means I can able to access the methods of A and B at a time. So multiple inheritance is possible only by implements keyword. Okay, so only by interfaces only. So multiple inheritance can be allowed in Java. Okay, in all other cases by using extents which can support single inheritance only. Okay, whenever want to access more than one class files, whenever you want to implement more than one classes is not possible at a time. Whenever you want to implement multiple interfaces in a class file, yeah, that can be allowed. So that is known as multiple inheritance. So in the interviews, people will ask questions like this: what is mean by inheritance? Inheritance means sharing the properties of one class to another class. By using extend keyword, we can able to achieve the single inheritance. And Java does not support multiple inheritance. Okay, because we cannot able to access multiple classes at a time. We cannot able to, by using extents, it cannot support. Okay, only through interfaces. Interface contains abstract methods, and if you want to achieve multiple inheritance by using implements keyword, we can able to implement multiple interface abstract methods in a Java class file. So like that only multiple inheritance can be accessible. Okay. Okay, right. So now let's go and discuss, okay, some examples on the inheritance. Okay. Class A. So class A contains hello method. So now I want to achieve single inheritance. So I'm going to create one more class, class B. Okay, I'm also creating main method also. So if I come to here, so now I want to access the methods of class A. A1 is equal to new F. Okay, so see, this is this 1 second. So okay, so by default A class is available because it is in the same package. Okay, suppose if I will create one more package, I have created a package. And I'm copying and I'm pasting here. Okay, I'm deleting this one. So this is my b.java. Okay, so this is in a different package. So A1 is equal to new AF. Okay, here it is showing some error. Why it is showing some error? Because class A information it doesn't know. Okay, see here it is showing import the package. So we have to import from which package? Java underscore inheritance. So this is the package I have to import. Okay, let me import this one. So I have to import package name dot class name. After that only I can able to create the object. This is one way we already know. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Extends A. Okay, by default you have to so if it is in different package, the system it will forcefully it will ask you to import the corresponding package and class name. Okay, so I'm importing this one. So after importing this one, if you want to access the methods of class A, okay, directly you can write A1 is equal to new A of like that. Okay, so you can able to access the methods of everything. Okay, but if you are writing like this, what does that mean? Means extends A. So if you are writing like this, so what does that mean? Means class A methods all can be accessible in class B. Okay, if you don't write like this, the meaning is, so if you are importing package means, so it is not the meaning of the class A all methods and each and everything can be accessible in class B. Okay, so if you are writing extents means inheritance, it is inheriting all the methods of class B. Okay, so whenever you want to achieve, you have to write like this, and after that class A contains this method. Okay, so I am going and A1 is equal to, okay, I'm going to create B1 is equal to new B of, okay, and B1 dot. So B class can able to access all these methods of this one. So B1 dot hello method. Actually, hello method is not there here. Okay, hello method it's not there at all here, but still I can able to create, I can able to access the methods of all A class A methods. So if I will go and run this program, so I can able to access the methods of class A. Okay, suppose if I don't write like this, if I don't write like this, I cannot able to access the methods of class B. Understood? Class A methods I cannot able to access by using class B object. I cannot able to access. See here it is showing error. So hello method, create a method hello method. So it's asking, system is asking to create a hello method in the current class. But whenever if you want to access the methods of class A, you can write extends A. That's it. It can be able to access. So that's why we are calling it is a single inheritance. Okay, so class B, if class B wants to access all the methods, okay, then we have to write extends A. So this is called single inheritance. Understood everyone? Okay. Import. Yeah, if you don't import this one, class A information, it doesn't know. If it is in the same package, it will automatically import it. That line will be imported automatically. Whenever you are keeping the mouse over, it will, system will suggest by default you have to import it. So just like WebDriver, you are importing the supporting class. So wherever the supporting classes are there, it will ask you to import that one. So we have to click on that one. So that then only you can able to create the object for class A, and so you can able to access anything. Okay. So clear to
No need
everyone.
of creating the object of class A, sir, here.
Anyway, see, if you are creating class A, okay, see, if you are creating class A1 is equal to new A of this, we already know because we have
Yes.
imported A1, we are importing and we are calling the methods. So that is not a point at all. So because you are importing this package name and class name, and once this class is available, you can create object and you can call the required method. This concept we already know. Okay, so here I am telling about, I want to access all the methods of class A methods. By creating object for the class B, I want to access all the methods. So if you want to write like that, you have to write extends A. Got the point? Somebody has asked doubt in online.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So now we understood about single inheritance. Okay, so now let's see about multiple inheritance. Okay, multiple inheritance. So I'm going to create an interface here. Okay, I'm going to create interface. Okay, one second. I'm so sorry, I have to create an interface, right? So I'm going to create new interface A and I'm clicking on finish. Okay, interface A got created and I want to create interface B as well. So new interface B. Okay, I have created interface B as well. Okay, and now so interface A contains some abstract method, public void hello. Okay, so this is an abstract method. In the interface, you no need to specify abstract keyword. By default, it will be applicable. If you want to write, you can write it. But by even if you are not writing also, so it will be treated as abstract method only. So if you want to write forcefully, you can write. But writing of abstract keyword is optional in the interface, because by default interface contains only abstract methods. Okay, so now I'm having hello B method. Okay, right, and I'm going back to my 1 second interface A. So in interface A also I'm declaring a method as hello A. Okay, interface A contains one abstract method and interface B contains one abstract method. Now I want to implement, so I'm going to class, I'm going to create a class C, and I'm selecting public static void main. Okay, now I want to access all the methods of class A, interface A and interface B. So if I want to write extends A, it is not allowed because it's an interface. So if it is an interface, yesterday we discussed, what is the keyword we have to write?
Implements.
Implements A. So whenever it is showing implements A, so it is asking add an this 1 second, must implement inherited abstract methods. The type C must implement inherited abstract method hello A. Okay, 1 second, implements A. Okay, and I'm also writing so I want to achieve multiple inheritance. Okay, so 1 second, I'm keeping, so it has to come right. So it is showing like add unimplemented methods. Okay, I'm clicking on here. Okay, so public void hello B and public void hello A. Okay, so it is asking to implement the methods of hello B. Okay, and belongs to B. Belongs to A. Okay, so for an interface, can I create an object or not? Yesterday we discussed
No, sir.
No, sir.
web driver is
Reference
equal to new
variable.
web driver. Can we write like that?
No.
So for an interface, can I create an object?
No.
So can
No,
I write
reference
like this?
variable.
A1 is equal to new A of. Is this allowed?
No, sir.
No.
No, it's not allowed. So what is the correct one? I have to write it here.
B.
C of.
C.
Where
C
the
of.
interface A methods has been implemented in which class?
C.
So we have to specify C.
C.
Okay. So here A1 we can call it as a reference variable.
Reference variable.
Right. And A1 dot and okay. And A1 dot, what is the method I have? This one. This is the method is belongs to A1 dot hello A. Okay. And similarly, A1 dot hello B. No. So if it is, so now I want to create reference object for B. B1 is equal to new B of, correct or not?
Yes.
Wrong, sir. C. We have to write C.
We have to write
C.
because
Yeah.
even B also an interface. Okay. So we have to write C. So for the B interface, I have created a reference variable as B1 and B1 dot
Hello B.
hello B. So hello B is the abstract method from interface B. So like that, we can able to achieve multiple inheritance in Java. Clear to everyone? So
Sir,
how do
we
you?
are not implementing this hello B and hello A in the interface, right?
No, interface methods in interface always it contains abstract methods only. So we cannot implement. Okay. So just we can declare abstract methods in the interface A and interface B, and those methods will be implemented in the subclasses. So whenever interface methods are implementing, we have to use keyword as implements keyword. And if it is interfaces, you have to specify A comma B. Okay. So, and I'm implementing all the add and implemented methods has been implemented. And for the interface, I'm creating the reference variable and I'm calling the methods. Okay. So, right. So this is, so people are asking about, can you please explain about inheritance concept? People are asking inheritance. So how I will tell in the interviews is sharing the one properties of class to another class is known as inheritance. We can able to achieve inheritance by using extends keyword and by using implements keyword. Extends which can support single inheritance, and implements ideally Java does not support multiple inheritance. To achieve multiple inheritance in Java, we can use implements keyword. A class can able to implement multiple interfaces in a Java class. So like that, we can able to achieve inheritance in Java. Okay, like that you have to explain in the interviews. Suppose the guy is asking one question like this. Okay. So here I'm going to create a class A. Okay, I'm going to create a class A. Okay, and I'm going to create class B. And I want to access all the methods of class A and class B. So I'm writing class C here. Okay, one second. Okay, I'm selecting class C. Okay, so can I write extends A? Yeah, it can be allowed. Okay, can I also write extends B? No, it is not allowed.
No.
See, if I'm keeping mouse over, it is hash string, syntax error, annotations name expected instead. So it is not allowed as per the syntax. Okay, Java does not support multiple inheritance at a time. Okay, so multiple inheritance only is possible through
Interface.
interface only. Okay, so that's it on the interface concepts. Okay, now we need to summarize one more in Java underscore abstraction. So this is an abstract class. Okay, this is an abstract class. So in abstract class, whenever you are specifying any of the method as abstract, you must have to declare that method name as abstract keyword. Otherwise, it cannot be treated as abstract method. But whereas in interface, we no need to
No need
declare
to write
abstract
text.
method. Okay. So whenever you in an abstract class, whenever you are defining, okay, so you have to specify that point. Okay. Now let's summarize the points. Okay. Now let's summarize the points. What is the differences between abstract class and interface? Okay. How much? Okay.
Abstract class contains both the non-abstract methods
Yeah,
and
yeah.
abstract methods.
Yeah. Just a minute.
Interface contains only
Yeah. 1 second. 1 second. Abstract methods and interface. Okay, first point I want to know. So, okay, 1 second. Okay, so abstract methods. So what is the first point we can say by using abstract class? An abstract class can contain abstract methods or not? And an abstract class can contain non-abstract methods or not?
yes.
Yes. So only abstract class only which contains both abstract methods and non-abstract methods. Okay. So an abstract class can contain both
Abstract and non-abstract methods.
abstract and non-abstract methods. Right. Whereas interface contains
Only
Only
abstract.
abstract methods.
only it contains
Abstract methods.
Abstract method.
abstract methods. Okay. Okay. Second point. Abstract class can
Extends keyword
support
members.
abstract class can support single inheritance. Abstract class can support
Support only single inheritance. It does not
single inheritance. Hence, by using keyword as
extends.
using keyword as extends. Here
It's about multiple inheritance.
so abstract class can support abstract class 1 second support single inheritance. Abstract class can support single inheritance and interface supports
multiple inheritance by
inheritance.
using implements keyword.
multiple inheritance by using implements keyword. Okay. Can I write public static void main method in abstract class?
Yes.
We can write. Okay. We can write public static void main method. Means program execution you can start in the abstract class itself. Okay. So an abstract class can contains
Main method.
main method. So an interface does not contain
does not contain main method.
because why it does not contains main method? Because
Only
the
it has
main
abstract
all
method.
it contains abstract methods only.
Abstract.
So the program execution it will start from main method only. So main method means it has some implementation. We cannot write implementation methods in the interface. So that's the reason we are creating the main method in the subclass and we are invoking. So interface does not contains main method. Got the point? But abstract class can contains main method. Okay, but writing of main method it's not a mandatory. But abstract class can in the abstract class we can write main method and you can create an object and you can call the methods. Non-abstract methods can be you can able to call it. Okay, so in abstract class while declaring the abstract methods
How to write abstract keyword.
methods, abstract keyword is mandatory. What is mandatory? But here
By default, they are
by
abstract.
default all methods are
All methods are abstract.
default all methods are abstract. So you no need to specify abstract keyword. Understood, right? And okay, so these are the main differences between abstract class and interface.
So partial abstraction and 100%.
Right.
abstraction is made
So
with
yeah. So
Partial
by
and
using abstract class, which can support partial abstraction.
Partial abstraction.
What is mean by partial abstraction? Means some part of implementation we are doing in the same class, and whereas abstract methods we are implementing in another class. So that means partial abstraction is allowed by using abstract class. Okay, by using abstract class. Here 100% abstraction, because all methods it will be fully implemented. All abstract methods.
abstract methods.
All abstract methods fully implemented in the subclass. So 100% abstraction is allowed. 100% abstraction is allowed. Okay, any others? Okay, so these are the points we had discussed. Okay, and what is the common point in both the cases? What is the common point in the both the
Reference
cases?
variables.
We can create reference variable only.
And then only we can access the method.
We can create reference variable only. Reference variable only. And wherever the methods has been implemented from that class, those methods can be referred. So here also reference variable only. So you have to tell, this is the main point you need to tell. Abstract class contains abstract method, interface contains also abstract method. Through reference variable only we can able to access the methods, abstract methods, and wherever the methods has been implemented from that class, those methods can be referred and those can be accessible through reference variable only. So this is the main point you have to tell in the interview. Okay, so these are the summary points you need to tell. Abstract. Okay, చెప్తున్నా 100% abstraction ante, so interface always you cannot write any implementation methods in the interface. Okay, so suppose if you are declaring 10 methods, all 10 methods are abstract methods only. Okay, that means all 10 methods you have to implement in the subclass. Okay, but whereas in abstract class it also contains some non-abstract methods. Means whenever if you want to write some coding, you can immediately write. So that means abstract class which cannot support by using